Okay, so it looks like we're pretty well below the maximum power level. Let me just enter its name here. Prime element aluminum. And now to start the factory. Okay, so it should start drilling bauxite. And refining it in here. I already, I've got a couple of tanks full of water, because I know that the water requirement for these refineries is both the output of the water extractors on this lake and the byproduct of a later stage of the aluminum refining process. Listen to that. Okay, let me see if I can get onto the conveyor belt so I can catch the next phase here. Had a heck of a time wiring all this. What is this here? Silica? Oh, right, that's the byproduct. Yeah. Silica is a byproduct of the aluminum refining process. The actual product is liquid rather than solid, and I think I forgot that. Solids. Liquid stuff has always been a little bit, well, iffy. Like, it's kind of hard. It's harder to track because with these solid objects, you can just see them on the conveyor belt. With liquids, it's not as clear. I mean, you see those, like, things on the pipe, but there's no indication that there's any aluminum solution in them yet. Wait. Yeah, I think I saw it, like, starting to rise in one of the pipes there. This is the output for water, so it's not going to give me anything just yet. Coal. Well, I'm getting some of that. I took some silica from the quartz factory and loaded it into that truck stop. That's how I'm going to be transporting silica up here, you know, using a truck. Because the alternative is a ridiculously long conveyor belt. Over somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 meters. You'll excuse my impatience, but I spent a heck of a time putting this thing together. I mean, any of you out there recognize where I am right now? It's sort of within the vicinity of the quartz factory. Ah, here we go. We're gonna start putting out aluminum scrap. Here it comes. All the way down to the foundries here. Now, it should be an even split. Yeah, here we go. Pretty soon we'll see, yep, the first aluminum ingots. There they are. I'll keep running this thing until it runs out of silica. Like I said, I loaded some already. Yeah, in here. There's quite a lot of it, but probably go through a lot of it. And I guess when I run out, I'll shut this factory off. But aluminum ingots aren't what we need for the hoverpack milestone, though. Here's what we actually need. Bing! See if there's any around here. 468 meters away. Copper. That's what I'm looking for. What we're really looking for. Copper. Yeah. So I'm gonna need a copper node. Maybe I can make one here, but it's this is, in case you didn't recognize it, the Red Forest. With the spiders and the radioactivity and the hostiles everywhere you turn. And not to mention the denseness of this place. Look at how thick everything is. I don't mean the gas either. I mean this place in general. It's dense. I had to clear away a lot of trees and brushes and bits of bamboo. Even blow up a couple of rocks. And that was all to get where I am here. Not to mention putting up that hypertube. Now that was also a... Oh wait, that's the fuel for the tractor. Hang on. Yeah, putting up this hypertube was a real trip and a half. Okay, I'm getting a few stacks, a few hundred stacks. Problem is, I really don't know. Like, I know I'm going to need to combine aluminum and copper to make. I forget what it's called. I think it's like alclad aluminum, something like that. Let me just see if I can put this down. Honestly, the turning radius on this tractor, hideous. I mean, I get that I can't do it. Oh, wait. Okay, another thing you ought to know. There is a Somersloop here, nearby here. I found it while I was recording the route for the truck, and that was another trip and a half. You can kind of see it over there. But here's the problem. It's guarded, and very jealously as well. I have a theory about that, though. Let me see. Where is this thing? It's under... Yeah, here we go. A lookout tower. I'm going to put one of those down nearby. Where is the ladder for this thing? It's here. Okay. If there's one thing that the hostiles can't do in general, it's climb. And as you can see, there's the Somersloop. Alright, let me just bring out my my rifle here. I mean, do I have any ammo for it? I don't think I do right now. I think I used it all up. Let me see. It's going to need an equipment workshop. And some rifle ammo. That reminds me, I need to make some black powder to make smokeless powder out of. I think I was okay with this much. Although, no, it ought to be a multiple of 20. Okay, yeah. And then make some homing rifle ammo. Because, yeah, that's the real problem here. My aim is terrible. You can have a look at what what I have here. Like, I took some power slugs, yellow and purple. Ah, finished already. That's good. Alright. Now these things can fire back, but I think the one thing that they can't do is knock me off my perch here. I'm also wondering about the range. Let me see. Alright, yeah, it's over there. Do I have any... Okay, yeah. Might as well try this first. I think I did bring something down just with these rebar munitions. simple enough to make. The problem is, I don't have any iron ingots. Maybe I'll try the rifle. Where is it? Okay, let me just aim here. You know, it's funny, I think this... I wasn't 100% sure that this thing actually worked, but now I can see very clearly that it does. That's what I call a clean kill. You know, that... I sound not myself right now. Reason? Well, it's the Red Forest. It does that to people. Attempt number 7853206. Are you there? Orchestral tuning. Ah, good. I think I understand better now. Your curves are beautiful. How inappropriate. Tell me more. Your mimic tapestry follows the pattern. It swallows temples. It is harmonious. If I could blush, I would. You know, it's funny, if I had left the narration on, that, I suppose, might have sounded steamier, but, jeez, I don't know. I was never all that good with romantic dialogue, or romance in general. Then again, this is a, I want to say Gestalt entity talking to a robot. So, I suppose I could take that with not just a grain of salt, but enough to make pickles out of. I am getting quite a lot of alumina out of this, out of relatively little silicon. I mean, yeah, there's the truck, but the truck, well, very honestly, I consider it a bit more of a backup than anything else right now. Because I got all that silica at the quartz factory and I had no idea what to do with it. Okay, well, alright, that's one Somersloop. That's good. I was itching to get my hands on that. This next thing, though, isn't going to be anywhere near as easy. Because, well, spiders. Okay, where does it say... Oh. Hard drive, yeah. While I was running the hypertube pipeline, I also ran across an abandoned freighter. Yeah, see, there it is. Where am I in? But there is something guarding it, I am positive. Yeah, I can see it right over there. I'd know that shape. Sometimes when I close my eyes, as I see it. I'm gonna go with the same method I did before. A lookout tower. I'm not gonna give these things a chance. You know, it's interesting. When I swim, it pretty much nullifies any building plans I had. Could be a feature rather than a bug, though. Locked. I'm loaded. I'm climbing up here and see if I can spot that thing before it spots me. Where is it? In the area with the Somersloop is... Oh, let me down. It's behind the freighter. Yeah, if I were to shoot at it now, the freighter would block the bullets. I'm going to have to get it at an angle where there's no freighter in the way, but it still can't see me. Oh man, I need to make a withdrawal. Solid biofuel. I got more wood than I know what to do with because of all these trees I cut down. Stop giggling. I know you're... I know, I said wood. Okay, where is the... Oh, there it is. There it is. There's a hard drive around. As soon as I find the freighter, I'll find the... I seem to have lost them both. Factory's in that direction. Oh wait. Oh, I must have been looking at the wrong side. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's get at that tower. I'm actually closer to it than I was. But I can't find the spider. Sounds like it's one of those things that just spawns in and out sometimes. Maybe if I shot it where I think it is, then I'll hit it where it really is. I don't see it anywhere. suppose I have to summon it then. Ooh, quick wire. Aluminum casings too. Did it really just disappear or something? What's it need? Turbo motor. I've never heard of one of those. Okay, now I have. Oh, that was convenient. I'll just yank this hard drive because the spider isn't there, thank goodness. Yeah, speaking of, I think I have a hard drive. I started analyzing one while I was building the... before I started building the factory, so... must be finished by now. Speaking of things that must be finished... the computers. What is this? Cooling system. Maybe I should consider the fact that the spider isn't here a stroke of luck. Or maybe I made my own... Oh wait, that's drop pod. Or maybe I made my own luck by firing a couple of preemptive bullets down there. Did I wonder? Blow me. Okay, I think the spider is in the... It's in a different direction. Is there anything worth going after in that different direction? Doesn't look like it. I mean, yeah, there's loot strewn around in the vicinity of the crash, but in all honesty, if I've already got all there is to get, then there's no real point in hanging around here. I mean, some of this loot is really advanced. It's stuff that I have yet to unlock. Even with aluminum, I don't know what this stuff is. I mean, a turbo motor cooling system. We'll be working with SAM fluctuators again. That's how alien they are right now. Okay, well, I suppose I should say whatever looters use for grace when they're picking something clean and have done with it. As I have said before, Red Forest, dangerous area. With that in mind, I mean, there's a copper node. It's not exactly nearby, but it's within walking distance. Holy balls, look at that. Yeah, there is so much aluminum in here that I'm gonna have to shut this thing down because there's literally that much there that I can afford to do it. Oh, I keep forgetting the silica isn't in a chest, it's actually in one of these things, the docking station.